How is everybody? Um, good, good, grand rising. Let me say that. I was about to say, but good day, and actually we've made it past morning. But I was sitting here doing some reading, and I'm the water barrier. I was just thinking about one of my most powerful manifestation tools that I use, which makes me oh so magical, I consider myself, is gratitude. I was just sitting here, and I know I'm a little teary, like, right? Because I don't. If you've been following my story, I quit my job, trying to do this walk and document my spiritual journey, right? And in doing so, I often sit back because here it is. I'm going on the 6 month period. Man, and I'm just so thankful because I've had such opposition. And I think too, when I came out, a lot of people got it confused because I said I was on a spiritual journey. That meant I was perfect, or I'm trying to be perfect. But if I was perfect, I wouldn't need to be on this spiritual journey. Um, what's perfect doesn't need to be perfected, and it eventually just returns back to source. Like, I feel like, you know, we are all a part of source. So all the imperfections or the defects that come out, and that like, and that are about, have to be re-perfected before we return back to our original source, right? Because we can't go back imperfect. You know what I mean? We have to learn something. If I was perfect, there would be no lessons to learn, right? And that would make a very mundane life, because things would go, when things are that perfect, you die, bottom line. Like if you don't have any trials, if you don't have any struggles, this is why I don't look at people and try to cast judgments. We're all at different levels in this game. There's no such thing as being perfect. That's why I chose the spiritual walk to have, because it's like there's no one that can judge that but me. This is my personal walk. But along my walk and my manifestations and my creativity, I've let go of my job. I've released a lot of people in my life, and these were very scary things to do. And it's almost like I just decided to walk in faith. You know what I mean? Because I could build so many people up. Why not build myself? Now, let me tell you, I've definitely been calling on my Heavenly Father, and I definitely have been calling upon the angels that have rocked with me, as well as my ancestors and spirit guides and divine beings that have helped me in my walk. I don't want to take anything from that, right? But I do want to say that it's been such a blessing, right? That even with my imperfections, that I can extend so much gratitude that I've been kept along the way. I was able to make my rent. I was able to pay my bills. I was able to do so many things that, and the people that came in my life to help me to stay on my path, that were put in my direction, to guide me, to give me a word, to give me a thought, to the visions, the wisdom, the intellect. I'm saying from all around, from my interior and exterior, I just extend an amazing amount of gratitude, because it's through this, through that gratitude, that I can receive more. I live in abundance, and I realize it. And that's something to be thankful for, because I don't see lack. I don't see falling. I don't see failing. I can't fail at being me, because I'm my only me. I take great thanks in understanding that this is my spaceship, right? And I'm in control of my stay in my spaceship. I'm in control of the direction I choose to take this spaceship, right? I'm in control of the choices that I make within this spaceship and for this spaceship. You understand? So I don't try to go outside my spaceship to be in someone else's spaceship. Because then if I do that, then I leave my spaceship open for invasions. Invasions from unseen forces when I'm focusing on other people's spaceships. I only have the authority over my spaceship and in the direction that my spaceship goes. And I'm glad for this understanding. Because if not, I would be sitting in a position like a lot of people and having my spaceship invaded by, like specific entities that they don't even recognize are coming in their spaceship because they're so preoccupied with controlling somebody else's vessel. And life doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? So I'm just grateful that I have this knowledge because so many people have set out to stop me along this journey and not just on an individual basis in a group, in groups of people, and I just wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for this, I wasn't ready for the amount of people, let me just say. But gratitude and just a continual relationship with beings higher than myself, and gratitude has brought me so far. And it's something that I exercise, and it's something I create. It's something that I take great delight in. So I wanted to just extend that if you're trying to manifest, if you're trying to create, if you find yourself at a point where you're going through struggles or opposition, find gratitude even in that opposition, because even that can strengthen you. You're being led divinely to where you're ultimately supposed to be. But in all your walk, in all you do, don't forget to be thankful for everything that's coming your way, even for the little things. Because, that ungratefulness, that manifests as something that you don't want in your life. You don't want, and it'll block more blessings from coming your way, and it makes you stuck and stagnant too. Blocks your creative and your manifestation process, because why should you be given more when you don't appreciate what you have? Anyway, I say that to say I am ever so grateful for, a lot of things that have been unraveling in my life. A lot of things that have been coming to me, no matter how small or great, from the smallest to a ladybug landing on my arm, to the greatest of just being able to, to put myself out there in such a way that I'm being able to express my spiritual self. That is something that I truly take delight in. So I just want to give a shout out to you all and hope that, everyone's able to find that area of gratitude in their life so that they can continue on their manifesting plane and creative energy force. Anyway, Watah, shout out to you.